Hello Aries, welcome to your reading, and as always I hope you're doing well. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Joe, and I will be doing a reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, okay? As always, keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if the title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, and that's usually how it always works. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the previous readings that I've done for each sign. But Aries, more than anything, you check what other signs you have in the other placements. Mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't just focus on your Sun sign, okay? And then you can go ahead and check out some of the readings I've done specifically for those signs. Mostly if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you at this current moment of your life. Sometimes that happens. It usually means that your messages are just probably coming stronger from those placements. It all depends on your current life path and journey. And last but not least, please do subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel and to help it grow. And thank you to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for all of your kind donations. I truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you very, very much. All right, Aries. All right, let's get started. Aries, you got the Wheel of Fortune as the starting energy of your reading, or the Heart of the Matter. That's a nice energy to start off with, you know. Aries, something's telling you it's time. It's time for a change. It's time for you to take advantage of this Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor. I think there's some works happening behind the scenes for you, and you're meant to take advantage of this. You know, don't wait any longer. Trust, have faith, everything will be okay, but you are meant to go through some changes here, or something has to change for you. Let's see, let's continue, we'll figure out. Now, the energy that's crossing you could be a challenge or a blockage is the Chariot, Cancerian energy. And Aries, you're having a hard time moving towards this change that you're being called to do. Some of you might be having a hard time leaving something behind. Some of you might have a little bit of trouble trusting. There might be some lack of faith or confidence, even self-confidence. That's why we have all that yellow, which is solar plexus. But this is challenging you. You know, you're not really, you're having a hard time trusting or just moving forward, okay? You have to understand, Aries, that you are in charge of your life and your destiny, okay? Even for this reading, you know, readings are always just to show you the best path, but on the long run, it's always your decision to make. And you know, they're trying to tell you here, Aries, that you are in charge of your destiny in your life. You are behind the steering wheel. You are in the driver's seat. You are the one who decides, you know, after all. But I think you're meant to go to something better, something new, something different. And you might be holding yourself back. Nothing's holding you back. You're holding yourself back. It's always you. Remember that. You can always be your worst enemy. Okay? Now, crowning you in your conscious mind, and it makes a lot of sense. Probably constantly thinking about this, or it's always there in your mind. It's the Four of Pentacles. You don't want to let go of something, do you? You really are holding on to something for dear life here. You are probably just not, you don't want change in your life. You want, you just want things probably just to be the same always. So I get this energy of being very comfortable in your comfort zone, although I believe this is not comfortable anymore, but you think it is. You could swear to God by God that it is. You're holding on to something, and it's not serving you any good. It's draining you, it's exhausting you, it's burning you out. You're meant to let go of this and start moving forward. You're meant to trust, to have faith, to release what has to be released. You have to let it go and just let things flow, so that, it's letting things flow. And it's about the time. Timing is now. It's not like it's the only opportunity in your life or anything like that. No, but they're telling you that it would be the best if you did this like now. You know what I mean? The sooner the better. Okay? Stop holding on so tight to something when you're meant to just let go of it. Stop trying to stay in a place that you're not meant to be. It's not serving you any good. It's time for a change. You're not moving forward. You're not trusting, or you're just afraid, or you just don't want to, or you're just probably not seeing this opportunity. I don't know. Now, below you in your subconscious mind, and you're not aware of this, and you should, they want you to pay more attention to this. You don't see this. 8 of Wands. Fast, quick changes, fast movement. Yes, the winds of change. You are meant to let things flow. Aries, you have to trust and go with the flow of things. Come on, you're a fire sign. What happened to your passion, Aries? Did something like, I don't know why you're holding on too tight to something and not wanting to evolve more. And they're telling you, Aries, you are meant to go after a little bit more here. These are fast changes, something unfolding before your eyes. Tuning. Divine wants you to tune to the energies. I don't know if that makes any sense, okay? Try to listen to your higher self, to the messages, to whatever that might be trying to give you a hint about something. Maybe you've been ignoring something. Okay? Okay. Now behind you, we got the Page of Pentacles. It could be a recent past or the reason why you're going through this. It's the reason why you're going through this. Well, yeah, it's also like past too, I think you should have done this by now. Page of Pentacles is this new beginning. Maybe you've had this vision at some point in your past, but you ignored it. Because pages are very small sparks or initial moments. Can be ideas or just something in the back burner that you're not really, or you didn't really pay much attention to. But you're meant to have a new beginning here, and you're meant to have confidence. You see all that yellow again. This is about raising that pentacle, and it's like asking yourself, what can I do with this? Right. What if I release this and I just hand it out to the divine, so that then I can get myself, or it can help me get out of this and start making the changes that are needed in my life. Some type of trade or sacrifice, I don't know. But you are meant to have a new beginning here, a fresh new start, and you shouldn't be afraid of, he doesn't have anything, not a horse, no armor, nothing. It's just him and that pentacle. It's just him and his energy. And Aries, this is about you starting fresh from the beginning, stripped to the core. This is where you're probably holding on so tight to something you don't want to be, or you don't want to lose something because you don't want to start all over again. I think you're meant to. You shouldn't be afraid or ashamed about it. Some of you think that you don't have or will not have the required skills or knowledge to have this new beginning, but you're meant to do it from scratch, from zero again. Don't be afraid about that, okay? This is why they're telling you you have to be very confident. You're going to have to trust yourself here. Now, the energy in front of you, where you're headed to, or what's coming towards your near future, is the Five of Wands. There's a lot of conflict. This could be inner conflict that you're going to have to deal with. Maybe, just maybe once you start moving forward, there will be energies, individuals, or someone around you that will start causing some type of conflict. You're going to have to face, you're going to have to deal with it, okay? But this is energies, this is kind of like some type of resistance. And Aries, that's a good sign. If in your path there is resistance, if there are challenges, it's a damn good sign, because it means that you're on the right path. Maybe you're dealing with someone or something, it could be a job or a relationship, that doesn't want to let you go. And you have to. It could be that way. Maybe you're not the one who's holding on too tight to something. Maybe it is something that's not letting you move. But you're allowing that to happen. You see, you have the free choice, like I said. It's your decision to move on. But something's making you think that you don't have that power or that decision, or it's just making you feel guilty, or I don't know. But you're meant to have a new beginning here. Things are meant to change for you. This is how you should see yourself or respond to situations. This is lovely. Two of Wands. You see, you're meant to step out of this environment where you're at. And twos are about decisions. Aries, this is about you finally making this decision to put yourself out there and discover, rediscover. You've got the world in your hands. Yeah, literally, you've got the world in your hands, but you've got a toy version for some of you of what's really out there for you. You're meant to really, really go out there and stop pretending with what you have in your hand. And it's time to prove to yourself, and maybe others, but more than anything to yourself, what you are capable of. Aries, you're meant to expand. You're meant to put yourself out there and discover new things, new journeys, new whatever. You're meant to do something bigger. You're meant to expose yourself. Does that make any sense? In any way, shape, or form. That would be healthy, in a way healthy, obviously. But this could be even in the World Wide Web or something. You're meant to put yourself out there and do something for real, not stay in the situation. Influencing you, around you, inspiring you is the King of Cups. Something with your emotions that you have to work on, or you've been trying to work on. Maybe you've been working on. If you've been trying to release something or release yourself from something, you're trying to not allow your emotions get the best of you, not allow anyone to emotionally manipulate you. I think, Aries, you are meant to go through this to be more in control of your emotions, to learn to, to not allow anything to affect you somehow. We shouldn't allow that to happen. Okay? You're gonna have to sit tight, and you're gonna have to really start seeing that the time is now, and that you shouldn't let anything try to stop you or affect you. In your hopes and fears, I got the Queen of Swords. This is how to address something, how to deal with something, how to communicate something. This is getting some type of clarity and finally making this decision. And how to communicate it. Some of you are probably having a hard time figuring out how to deal with someone or something, how to cut something out of your life. I think part of that fear is that it's not knowing how to cut something out of your life or having to cut something out of your life. But this is showing it to me in your conscious mind. You are aware of you, either you're being trapped or you're holding on to something that has to be released. And in your hopes and fears is that kind of not wanting to go through that. Yeah, you're going to have to address your emotions very, very closely here. The outcome or the advice is the Ace of Swords, which is just telling me that you have to be true and loyal to yourself. It's the same sword that she has. You know, you're going to have to learn to use that sword and just say, you know what, I understand. I see the clarity of the situation. I can't fool myself. I can't fool anyone any longer. Sword of truth will always set you free. It will hurt you. It will piss you off. It will scare you. But it will set you free. This is that sword that cuts through ego. It is the sword that gives you the clarity. That's a heavy energy right there. But you have to be true to yourself. You have to be loyal to yourself. You can't stop pretending. That could be for some of you. Knight of Swords, start moving forward. Start charging. I think the time is now. Don't wait any longer. He's got that same sword in his hand. You know, this is finally getting the clarity and saying, the hell with it. I'm out of here. I'm after my new beginning. After my new life. I'm stepping into my new chapter. You're meant to move forward. Remember, you have to trust yourself. You have to have confidence. Queen of Cups now with the King of Cups. And the energy that's surrounding you. You know, there is a lot of emotional, attachment to this. There's going to have to be a lot. It's going to have to be a lot of emotional inner work that you're going to have to do here. You're going to have to address your emotions and understand that, you know what, Aries, you have to remind yourself that nobody can do it for you. No one can give you what you want but yourself. No one can love you or support you the way you can do it on your own, for your own self. This is what this Queen of Cups is telling me. You have to be true to yourself about what's happening here, and you're gonna have to really face it. And I see your divine masculine feminine energies trying to work out on this. Three of Pentacles gives me that sense of, you know, this is being in an environment, co-working, maybe collaborating, I don't know. But it's a very dark place. There's no windows, there's no sunlight, there's no fresh air. This gives me the sign that you're in an environment where you're meant to shine and not be trapped in a place like this. You're meant to step out and do something better. Yeah, Aries, you are not in the best environment or situation or place right now. That's why it's time for change. It's time for change. Okay? Okay, let's get additional messages, advice, or warnings from this other deck. Just in case I might be missing something. And then we will close your reading with the Dream Decoder Oracle deck. Let's see what else we have for Aries, or whatever comes out. Whatever Aries needs to know, please. Fresh new start, Aries. What are the messages you have for Aries regarding the situation, please? There's something else I need to know. What would it be, please? Thank you. What else? Thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I got the Two of Wands again, which is just simply saying that it is time to expand, to put yourself out there. It's time to do something different. Okay, great. Okay, give me a second. It's not that many, okay? I just like to put them in a specific order. Okay, so we got the Ace of Pentacles again, which I showed you on the bottom of the deck after I shuffled this other deck, and that's that new beginning. More stability coming in. And you know what? Remember that it's going to be a long path. Don't worry to start from scratch, okay? Rome wasn't built in one day, but Aries, they're telling me, they're telling you that you are going to reach that Ten of Pentacles energy, that status. You know, everybody, I think there will be people or someone, they will be talking about you. They will say, you know, Aries went through a lot. Aries did a lot, and he reached this status of stability. I think you will leave some type of legion, something generational. I don't know. Always remind yourself to be surrounded by loyal people. More than anything, Aries, those two dogs, you know, some of you, I know you probably get along better with dogs than with human beings. That's fine. And that's probably where you will find more loyalty. You have to remember that animals that are around you are your guides, they are your angels, they are there for you to guide you. And, you know, it's like these two dogs with this older man. It talks about that long journey, and your guides telling you, you know, we were there with you all the time, and we made it. You made it. Okay, that's a nice card. After the Ace to the Ten of Pentacles with the Page starting off, that's really nice. Okay, then we got the Two of Swords, which is telling you that it's time to make a decision. Stop pretending maybe to not see something, you know. Take the blindfold off. Be more true and loyal to yourself, to the situation. It's time to face the truth. Okay? Nine of Wands, don't stay behind your passions. Don't lock yourself behind your own passions. Don't stay locked in this cage. Yes, you've been hurt for some of you already before in your past, but that is no excuse for you to stop. No, you're meant to start walking, start moving down this new path. That's your energy right there. Remember, don't be afraid to start from zero, from scratch. Don't be afraid to start all over again. You are meant to go through this, to release it, to learn to live without it, and to start on your own and find out that you are perfectly well on your own, independent, self-sufficient. But you have to leave it behind. Eight of Cups, there's the sacrifice. Don't let it stress you, okay? Don't let it get the best of you, okay? Okay, let's close your reading with a dream decoder. Let me see if I can just shuffle it once, because it's a really stiff deck. Okay. Okay. Let's just have for Aries, please. I've never seen this one. Aries, you've got buildings. Okay, remember whatever message or dream meaning comes out of this, whether you've had this dream or not, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't have to be related or correlated with reading in any way, shape, or form. Just take the message as additional advice for you later down your journey. Okay, so the dream meaning of buildings says, buildings tend to represent your sense of self. Pay attention to what kind of building it is. If it's your home or a house, this suggests that your personal life is your paramount concern at the moment. If it's an office or factory, professional life may be your preoccupation. If you are inside, are you on the ground floor, upstairs, or in the basement? Generally, the main floor represents the present moment, the lower floors your shadow aspects, and the upper floors your higher self. Being outside the building may convey a feeling of being detached. Any doors in your dream could suggest opportunities, while windows could represent your openness to new ideas. That's our Wheel of Fortune. It's time to take advantage of this new opportunity. Any stares may be a comment on how you feel about your social status, or else they could refer to a period of transition. The ceiling represents what you may feel is limiting your progress. It's pretty interesting. All right, Aries. Well, I hope that resonates for you somehow. But Aries, more than anything, I hope this reading gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And I sure do hope you do like it and enjoy it. And if you do, please do hit the like button and leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Aries, as usual, I hope to see you next time. Please do stay safe, be happy, stay very blessed. Goodbye.